Transceiver loves you.
Now, why did Ben want us to come over today?
I don't know. He got some new effects unit or something he's all excited about. eBay or something.
Well, I'm glad he's excited about something.
Yeah, but it is hard for me to get off my fat ass and walk over here.
What the heck? What the heck?
Where can he be?
You should call him.
He asked us to come over. Yeah, we should call him.
So call him.
I don't have a cell phone. You have to call him.
I'll call him.
I don't.
Hello?
Ben, where are you? We're here.
I'm here.
We're at your place. Let's go.
Oh, wait. You know what? I'm sorry. I moved.
He moved. You forgot to tell us you moved?
Yeah, sorry about that. See, it's kind of complicated because the owner was selling the building and I thought I'd send you a postcard when I got all settled in.
Whatever, just tell me your new address. Give me your hand. Logan Blvd. Okay. All right, we'll be there. Goodbye.
We can't walk to Logan Blvd from here.
You're right. To the Podmobile.
Do you think we should fix this gutter?
Psst, gutters. Who needs them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the water's just gonna roll off anyway, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, scary demon dog.
So, who's gonna drive?
I'll drive.
Okay.
Unless you want to drive.
Nah, I don't want to drive.
Well, I don't want to drive either.
Well, but
I'll drive. Oh my god.
What?
Do you know where we are?
Wait, this is Ben's place. Let me check the address. Yeah, this is Ben's place.
Oh my god, I'm not going in.
Come on. What? What the dealio?
That's Harmston Manor.
Not the one that's supposed to be...
Haunted.
You don't believe in all that ghosts and crap, do you?
No, but I'd prefer to not take my chances. I'm out.
Come on, Mike. You know it's just an urban myth.
You have fun.
We're gonna be ordering the owner's white sauce pizza.
Okay, but we'll just stay for an hour, okay?
All right, let's go.
You?
I'll do it.
Why do you always get the railing?
Yeah, well, it's the third stinking floor. That's the way it's gotta be sometimes.
Took you lard asses an hour to get up here, man. Come on.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you're on the third floor.
Not getting any younger.
You're welcome to my new place.
Yeah, I haven't
Very
seen it
nice.
This is my foyer.
yet. Yeah.
My closet there.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, whatever.
Weird.
You know, I got the fireplace.
Oh, does it work?
Nope. This here is my sunroom. It kind of smells like cat pee.
Cat pee. Nice.
Please.
Yeah, see?
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
But
And then...
is this from the old tenants?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then if you look out here, this is the stairwell, see?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you can see who's coming in.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't already see him down there.
I think I'm gonna put my Christmas tree out here.
It does smell like cat pee. I have to leave.
Yeah.
Did the
It's not
foreman...
my fault. I've never had a cat.
Hmm.
Oh, look. Here. You like this.
Oh,
Because you like toilet things, Mike. Look, blue water.
you just cleaned it.
Yeah, and I put one of those blue pills in the sink.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Careful, it doesn't clog up the thing.
Look how
Oh
blue.
my god, that doesn't look safe.
So then, yeah, this is where,
Okay, this is where it all happens.
yeah, all the magic happens.
Okay.
I think you can tell from the outside that I'm naked when I take a shower in the morning.
But it obscures it enough so that it's
just titillating.
Yeah.
It's not like revealing.
Mysterious.
yeah.
So yeah, this is my new place.
All
What do
right.
you think? Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
You want to know something funny though?
Yeah.
Mike's a little afraid of the hauntedness of this place.
Okay, crazy.
For real.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see your new contraption.
So yeah, I got this off eBay. Vortex, right? So I got the drum machine, right? And then there's like,
Home computer.
My pocket calculator. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
yeah, it's the, it's the vortex.
No. It sounded like a scratching sound.
Yeah,
You're right there.
yeah, see?
No, not like
Scratch.
DJ scratching. Wait, did you hear that? Did you hear it this time?
Yeah, I didn't. What? The scratching? Yeah, and
So
then
you're,
Wait, did you hear that?
what?
Mike, that's just the magical power of the vortex.
Hold on, could you stop the vortex for a second? Okay, don't play anything, don't say anything. Just listen. You hear that?
There's got to be some logical explanation for that.
I don't know, Ben. That sounded like a poltergeist or something.
You know, you're freaking me out, man. Why are you convinced that my charming new apartment is haunted?
You mean you don't know the story?
Well, if I knew the story, would I? No.
Fred,
No, I don't know.
come sit down. It all happened sometime around the turn of the century.
Wait. Which century?
The 20th. So the neighborhood was plagued by an unseen monster. It didn't leave any clues. The only proof of its existence was its victims, always killed in the same way. 10 jagged holes in the neck. It started with small animals, cats, dogs, think a ferret. Then a farmer one day found one of his sheep bled to death.
Was it Chupacabra?
No, it wasn't a chupacabra. Anyhow, finally, what happened was everybody feared that there'd be a human victim, and then one day the local drunk showed up dead with the 10 holes. Everybody became hysterical in the neighborhood because they knew that the monster had a taste for human blood. People started sleeping with their shotguns. Everyone became suspicious of one another, but the victims kept coming. Finally, the neighbors decided to band together and form a vigilante group, even though they didn't know what they were fighting. Robert and John Harmston, whose father owned this building, were appointed the leaders of this group because some of their tenants were victims.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
So, after their first meeting, they came back to discuss their plans with their father, and while their grandmother was sitting by the fireplace, they decided that they're going to start their watch that night. So they decided they start their watch on Logan Boulevard on either side within shouting distance of each other in case of danger. The father begged them not to go, but they figured they had to or else the whole neighborhood would be picked off one by one. So they grabbed their rifles, Robert grabbed a machete, and they took off. Come back to me alive! The father pleaded. The night was black as pitch.
Did they have streetlights back then?
I'm not sure. Along the way, Robert and John speculated what the monster might look like. Robert thought it might be a giant bird that swooped down from the sky bearing its mighty claws.
Ooh, like a Quetzalcoatl?
Like a Quetzalcoatl. John thought it might come from the underground, burrowing to the danger of all, like a giant weasel.
Or like a chud.
Or like a chud. Anyhow, they reached their positions on Logan Blvd, and they waited and waited. Paralyzed with fear, guns cocked. Then, suddenly, John heard a twig snap behind him. He turned around to investigate. He could see nothing. He turned back around, and it was then that he felt 10 claws in the back of his neck. He screamed in pain. Robert, hearing the scream, ran over. He could see nothing in the darkness. And then he heard his brother's choking voice. Please swing your machete towards the back of my voice. He dropped his gun. He picked up the machete with both hands, and he swung. For a moment, he thought he killed his brother. heard some rustling of branches behind him, and he heard his brother babbling incoherently. He went to hold his brother, and he felt the claws still in his neck. A withered hand with claws. He pulled it out. He took his handkerchief and started dressing the wounds and carried him home. Their father met them in the doorway, panicked with fear because he had heard the screams and he thought that his sons were dead. But Robert took John to the couch. He started cleaning the wounds. And all this time, nobody noticed that the grandmother had vacated her spot by the fire. And nobody noticed when she returned back to that spot. And nobody heard the hissing sound that came from her wrinkled mouth. And nobody saw the bloody stump that she hid beneath her black shawl. Sorry. So, have you had any other disturbances since you moved in?
Well, yeah, come to think of it, there's a lot of weird noises around here. I just thought it was because it's an old building, creaking and such. And you know what? And this morning, I went down to get my morning paper, because I get the paper now, and it was torn asunder.
It was cleaved in two?
Yes, it was cloven.
Sounds like the devil's work. Let's go.
Where to?
To find somebody who's an expert in these matters, like the guy who drives the ghost bus, the supernatural tours.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Somebody like that.
Sounds like a good idea. This place is giving me the creeps.
Come on! You won't open! What in God's name?
Dude, it's just fussy. Here,
See?
What are we gonna do?
Call 911.
good idea. Look at this, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's dead.
Oh, God. We need to make contact. Do you have a Ouija board?
I think I do. Well, come on.
So, what do we do?
We have to ask it something.
Oh.
Spirit, can you hear us?
Oh my God!
You guys are moving it. You think that's funny? You think that's funny?
It's ridiculous. I'm not moving it.
No, I'm not moving it either. This is freaking me out, man.
What should we ask it now?
Spirit, who are you?
Yes.
A D A
N.
Satan.
I can't believe that Satan is in my house.
At least it's not zombies. Zombies are freaking scary.
Dude, Satan is totally scary.
You're right. Satan's scarier than zombies. I was just trying to make you feel better. But if it is Satan, why would he appear as an old lady? Does Satan usually disguise himself?
No, he usually manifests himself into other people. He bedevils them.
I think bedevilment is generally figurative.
No, like in The Exorcist, he became that little girl.
No, that wasn't Satan. I think that was just a random demon.
Well, whatever. He takes on different forms. Like he was Elizabeth Hurley in that Bamboozled movie.
Sweet Lord, I hate Brendan Fraser.
Or Al Pacino in The Devil's Advocate. Hoo-ha!
I don't think Satan's in the house. I think it's still the spirit of the old lady that we've contacted, and she's pretending she's Satan because she knows that Satan is scary.
So it is the old lady. Oh, I have to pee.
So is this thing glow in the dark?
Yeah, watch. Whoa.
Oh my God, I saw her.
One of your make-believe girlfriends?
No, stupid, the old lady in the bathroom.
Are you putting us on?
No. I was peeing, and then I saw her with the flashlight, and then boom, off she was gone.
Why were you peeing with a flashlight?
I like to pee in the dark. I have a crippling pee shyness.
Even when you're alone?
Yes, even when I'm alone, the neighbors might see.
We have to get out of here. I'm gonna try the windows.
Mike, we're 3 floors up. You'll never survive the fall.
Smells like wretched cat pee in here! Just as I thought, it won't budge! What are we gonna do? Ah!
Snap!
God, the old lady was in the sunroom in the corner. An apparition, and then she disappeared. Her devilish grin, it mocked me.
Dude, I need a beer, man.
Me too.
I'll have a root beer. I need to think.
Shabadoo. Beer. Yeah, ginger ale, that's good enough for me. Scary old lady.
Sour too.
Yeah, by the fridge.
Well, at least you didn't drop the beer.
I scare easily, Ben, but I do have my priorities.
I said root beer.
Yeah, well, that's all they have, It's Ben.
You didn't open your beers?
Yeah, well, I can't. Ow.
Now let's think. We can get through this dilemma the same way that we solve all of our problems as a band.
Avoidance?
No, logic. Now, why do ghosts exist?
To scare us?
To watch us while we pee.
No. Usually because they have some sort of unfinished business.
Oh, like where that biker guy comes and saves that nerdy kid and teaches him how to be cool and all that stuff?
Or like, did they have to like teach Haley Joel Osment to like be happy again?
Right!
Yeah, but is that true of good and evil ghosts? Because we're obviously dealing with a ghost that's up to no good.
Well, we're gonna have to assume it's the same with evil ghosts because we don't have anything else to go on.
Plus, she wasn't probably always evil.
True. But I wonder what her unfinished business was.
Ow! What is it?
It's Marjorie Harmston's diary!
Well, what the hell are you waiting for? Read it!
Let's see. March 10th, 1899. Today I carried groceries 8 blocks on my bunioned feet. My back almost gave out twice, and I nearly collapsed. When I got home, I unloaded the groceries into the cold box and rested on the settee for a brief moment until Chester found me and called me a lazy battle axe. When I opened my mouth to protest, he slapped my face. "That's no way for a lady to speak to her husband," he shouted. The potatoes I had placed in the pockets of my bloomers were grinding against my body. November 8th, 1899. 2 months before the new century, Chester finally passes away.
November 8th? That's your birthday!
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Married for 56 years, and never once did he tell me he loved me. Now I will go on a killing rampage.
Well, that's a sudden change in temperament.
The rest of the pages are filled with a demented cackling.
Wait a minute. Is that what's written? Like, it says cackle?
No, it's all cackling, written out phonetically.
Mike, she's coming right for you!
Ha!
Crap! Mike's possessed!
Damn our luck!
What's he doing?
I think he wants to sit by the fireplace. I'm gonna go get him a chair. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Mike's the one that usually does all the thinking.
Do you think we're in any danger, though?
No, he seems harmless enough.
Isn't it kind of funny that the spirit of an old woman who used to kill people with her claws inhabited the body of a guy who bites his nails?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But how do we get Mike back?
Well, We have to expel the spirit of the old lady and banish her from the world of the living.
Sounds a little complicated.
It's not really. Just remember what you read in the diary.
You mean the part where the old woman is lancing the boils on his back?
No, the part where Chester never told her that he loved her. If we could get him to do that, she would leave our world.
Oh, great. How do we do that? He's been dead for like 100 years.
It's okay. All we have to do is summon Chester's spirit.
So we create another ghost to get rid of a ghost?
Yes. But when the task is done, they will both go to peace.
But how do we do it? With that Ouija board again?
Nope. See, I'm pretty sure that thing doesn't work because I was pushing it around before.
Maybe we get some information in that thing that Al Gore invented with the computers and the keyboard.
Oh, you mean the World Wide Web?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super idea. Let's go. Here we go. Spirit summon.
But it says right off the bat that it's not for amateurs.
It's our only hope.
It says we need vinegar. Do you have any?
I think so.
Okay, well, we need a hard-boiled egg, some vinegar, some wheatgrass,
What makes you think I can't read?
and a lock of Chester's hair.
Well, we could get that, but it would be sick.
We'll use mine. See?
Ovo ust and mala. Quid id est. Timio pulius et uscula dantes. Anus rodentum. Oh no, what have I done? Fred? Fred, are you okay?
Hey, who the hell are you, ass-face?
Wait a minute. Are you Chester?
Man, what's it to you, poop salad? Where's my moonshine?
Listen to me, Chester. You have to do me a favor.
I don't have to do nothing, poop salad sandwich. Now, if you don't mind, old baby Booze is calling me. I'm gonna go.
No, if you please, come over here to your wife.
My wife? That old battle axe? That's not my wife.
Oh, you're right. It isn't your wife. But pretend it's your wife. And tell her that you love her. And that I will give you some imported rum. Imported from the Dominican Republic.
You know what I think? I think you're crazier than a toadstool.
Come on, Chester. Baby Booze is calling.
But Booze is good.
Yes.
I like Booze. But that's not my wife, see?
It could be. If it was, you would say, I love you. And then you would get a booze.
I do like Booze. If you say it's good.
From Dominican Republic.
Alright, I'll try this out. Just for the booze, though, not for her. Now I do get the booze. Alright. I love you, Marjorie. You old battle axe.
What happened?
Fred, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I feel a little violated.
Suddenly my house feels warmer.
That's because the haunted powers have left. It's brighter in here too.
Yeah. I feel like some rum.
Do you have that Pictionary game?
No.
Transceiver loves you. You love Transceiver. We transform the love. Receive the love. Transceive the love. Transceiver loves you.